This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
S-
I have around, shall I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I have around 20 years of experience in the software development, in software development, and most of my experiences are in Java development only.
Okay.
So right now I'm working with FIS with multiple clients because it's a product-based company. So we have a multiple clients with the multiple products. Basically, like it's a most of them are banking products like account opening and associate-based account opening and teller like handling transactions, check transactions, and creating deposits like that products we are working. So we have a multiple banking clients, that is my current project, and I'm kind of SME for all these products so far, and almost I have 7 years of experience with this company.
Mm-hmm.
7 years with this company, and my current project is going to end in December sometime. So I'm looking out for the job.
Okay, awesome. So, you mentioned you have been with FIS from last 7 years. So, what kind of project it is? Like, you did mention you did serve multiple banking clients. So, what are the area? What are the complexity of the project that you have been dealing so far? Or maybe if you can help me out to understand what are the major skills that you have been using here.
So here we will use like core Java or list collections and all. I mean, basically collections and Spring MVC framework
Sorry.
for the projects, and backend based on the client's requirement. We will use MySQL or Oracle. And here we are using we have standalone applications as well. Like we will deploy based on the bank requirement. We will deploy it into the standalone server like the JBoss servers and all. Otherwise, we will deploy the same thing into cloud-based Red Hat OpenShift. So for that I worked, and we use Spring MVC and Core Java. I mean Java-based applications with REST service. REST service. Asif.
Yeah, I can hear you. I had actually muted myself.
Yeah, this is how our project developments, and the complexity of this project handling transactions, money transactions, and all is there. So for that we use schedulers, threads. Based upon the complexity, it will differs what we want to do. Even sometimes we use Apache Kafka as well
Okay.
for writing multiple transactions into message queues, and it will be processed under downstreams. For
Got
that
it.
we use Apache Kafka too.
Okay, nice. So basically, if I talk about this project, they are looking for someone who is very solid in core Java concepts. Basically, your 70-80% work would be related to Java. So 20%, 15% would be on your interaction with databases. Few percentage or maybe 5-10%, I would say your interaction with Linux basic things. Basically, you should know Linux basic commands and all.
Mhm.
So to begin with the technical discussion, I would like to understand like if you have ever implemented any kind of thread safe singletons in Java.
Sorry, what?
Thread safe singletons in Java. Have you ever implemented?
Threads, singleton thread you are asking, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we implemented. But yeah, what I'm trying to, I mean, what I'm saying is, we are not frequently using multi-threading. Most of
Okay.
the most of the applications, because it may cost performance and all. So, but we implemented in some places, like
Okay.
sending
So
alerts
is
to the
it your
customer.
recent experiences or you're talking about your past experiences on
Yeah,
multi-threading?
I mean, in recent, I mean, threading we are using in many places, even in my recent projects
Okay,
also.
that is what so basically I would like to know the concept. What is your understanding? How you know, implement threads of singletons in Java? But I would like to know the concept that you are going to answer. Basically, when did you use? Of course, you said you are using in your current project. That should be fine.
Yeah, so most of the time we use this concurrent packages
Mm-hmm.
for Java, but which implement. I mean, if you want to create a simple threads, then we will extend with threads class or runnable interface
Mm-hmm.
by implementing this. And to manage, I mean, to avoid adding synchronize, we create a local thread variable to avoid synchronize. Otherwise, we will create a synchronize block to handle thread safety and all, but it will cost the performance, right? As
Okay. Okay. Uh, how do you differentiate in between array list and linked list?
array list, linked list. Okay, so array list, it's automatically grown. It will not having the um, previous or next references into it, next object, next values references into it, but linked list will have that. And array list can be used for most retrieval options instead of
Mm-hmm.
insetting and all. But linked list we can use for insetting or deleting. It will be fast. I mean, it will not impact the performance. Otherwise, linked list will impact the performance. Array list will be recommended to use for more retrieval the data from
Okay.
it.
Got it. So which one is thread safe?
Thread safe, thread safe is more, yeah, thread safe is linked list.
Okay, array list is not thread safe. That's what you're saying, and linked list is thread safe.
Y- Yeah, array list. I think array list we can make it as thread safe, but it will go under the synchronized block and all.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. How do you handle exceptions in Java?
In two ways, either we can throws or we can create the throw or throw block and we can throw the our own exceptions, or we can declare the exception at method definition itself, like throws some exception, IO exception, or
Mm-hmm.
if you know previous, I mean if you know the exception in advance, you can throws in the method definition itself. If you want to customize your exception, then you can write the throw block.
Okay. So, how is your experience with try catch block? Have you ever this method to handle the exceptions
Yes.
in Java?
Yeah, try catch, and in catch block you can throw the exception,
Correct.
whatever you want.
Okay. So, tell me one thing. If I write return statement in my try catch block, do you think my finally block will execute in this situation?
Yeah, if you declare the finally block, it always execute the finally block.
Okay. What if I write system.exit in my try catch block? In that case, my finally block will execute.
System.exit. No, I'm not sure. I didn't try that.
Okay, no problem. So tell me one thing. Can you list or can you name few features of enum function that you may have used so far?
Enum functions. We can declare the constant names there. Like using enum, you can give types so that I mean, if we want to pass only specific values, we can use
Mm-hmm,
enum, and we can define the values there. Like it's kind of constant.
mm-hmm.
So other than that, other than predefined values, we cannot pass through enum if we are using enum types in the methods.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Have okay. So what is your contribution on the database side? Like what exactly you have done? How much you were involved into database? Maybe if you could help me out to understand your day-to-day activities, that will be helpful.
Yeah, mostly we will. I mean, I'm used to do the select queries only.
Okay.
So I mean, whenever we want to check the data from the database, we write select query only through dbeaver or PLSQL
Hmm.
like that. But yeah, otherwise in applications and all, we are not. I mean, we will use update query or select query, and if something is executing delays, I mean, it's taking more performance time, then we will fine tune that
Okay.
query, adding
So basically, you're
indexes and all.
talking
Mhm.
about query optimization. So basically, what are the steps you
Mm.
take to optimize a query?
Yeah, first I'll check whether the table is having indexes or not.
Wow.
If it is not there, then we will add it.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, I mean, now all the applications are already in production, so most of the tables will have the indexes with
Mm-hmm.
primary keys and all. But if it is not there, we will try to add that. And then for a select query, we always prefer to select the needed columns. We will not just put the wild selection, select star from something like this. We always go with expected columns that we will add it there. So it will be fast than the star selection. Select star from some table, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that we will do. And uh, we will we if we want to select the values, instead of using not exist, I mean, we put that not symbol, right, not equal to something. Instead of that, we always use having query, so that it will select and filter the values from it. So it will increase some performance instead of I mean, if we put select some value not equal to something, will delay some performances, as if.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Nice. So, I think you did explain very well on the database side, and probably I may have few follow-up questions. How do you differentiate in between delete, truncate, and drop?
Okay. If we do, yeah, delete, truncate, and drop. I think in this something will not be. I mean, we cannot do undo, but I forgot which one is right one. Maybe it could be truncate. We cannot.
Roll back.
I mean, roll back. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. You are right. So, tell me one thing. If you remember, or maybe if you can differentiate in between class level lock and object level lock, and when do you use it?
Class level log and object level log. No, I'm
Not
not
log,
sure.
lock. I'm talking about.
Log in the
Yeah.
thread, you are saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it is a shared resource, we can acquire a lock if it is accessing by multiple threads.
Okay.
So that will be we can use for object lock if it is a shared resource inside the thread. Class lock, maybe we can. No, I'm not sure about class lock. Yeah, maybe if I consider that as a access modifier kind of thing, then we will go with private or protected. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Any use cases if you can help for object lock and class lock? Any use cases you have in your mind?
So object lock, maybe if I have a separate class which is having some resources in it.
Mm-hmm.
My in my thread I want to access, so I have two kind of thread. Maybe if I say I want to increase the count, that
Mm-hmm.
increasing count will be on the different class. That
Mm-hmm.
method is there in a different class. So I same time I mean, uh, I have declared the count variable or count functionality in different class. It will be a shared resource I'm considering. So
Okay.
if I have an increment thread and decrement thread, if I want to access the same class,
Mm-hmm.
first I will put re-entrant log when I'm doing increment. Once
Mm-hmm.
that is done, I will do the decrement with a different thread also.
Okay.
So that will acquire the lock for the object, that
Mm,
shared object,
okay.
Asif.
So, Prashad, can you help me out to understand if you can override a private, static, and final method?
No, we cannot.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. And would you like to provide me reasoning? Why?
So it will have a single copy. It's I mean, when we declare a final method, it will have always the same copy, so we can access. If even though if we override, it will not consider as a overridden method. It always return a same value, same copy, same reference.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. I think I do not have much question to ask. We are almost done. But there are questions pending on Linux side. But what are the basic differences you have in your mind in between shallow copy, deep copy, and defensive copy? Have you ever worked on this concept?
Mm, no, no, Asif. I
Okay.
mean, I know this concept, but I couldn't recollect it immediately. I know this concept, shallow copy, deep copy, and all. But yeah, right now I'm not. It's not in my mind.
Okay. What are the basic in Linux command you have used so far?
So, okay, in our projects, we usually deploy the everything into the container objects. I mean, in the OpenShift, but in standalone applications, we use Linux server to deploy our application. That time, I will use PWD,
Mm-hmm.
PWD or ls hyphen l to display the files, or ls hyphen, mostly ls hyphen uh, L we will use it. Sometimes if we want to see the hidden files, we will use ls-a
Okay.
and check mod functions to see the permissions, whether I can override or not. Sometimes we will override the permissions if needed with check mod with file name, and tail the logs, tail hyphen f with file name, server logs to see, and cat to and also we use cat to see to display the specific file, and uh, create users if needed. So,
I think
create
that's that
user.
that's it, Prashant. I think we are good. Let me go ahead and stop the recording and